Next up at UFC Vegas 56, we have the feature fight of the evening. We have Mike Trizano taking on Lucas Almeida. Mike Trizano 9-2 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, and he's coming off a decision loss to Hakeem Dawodu. Lucas Almeida is 13-1 overall, 4-1 in his last 5, making his official UFC debut after a failed Contender Series bid about 7 months ago. Mike Trizano is an Ultimate Fighter winner. He's a fun forward pressure striker with some real power and lots of energy. He keeps his power late into fights and is constantly pressuring forward. He's a calculated striker who does a good job mixing in that power and his speed. He can put his foot on and off the gas pedal, and he has an impressive fight IQ. If you go back to his win over Ludovic Klein, he sat on that stool between rounds, knew he was down, and said, I need to turn it up to win this. And that's literally what he did. He turned it up, took that next round, and won that fight. He's coming off that loss to Hakeem Dawodu, where he just lost a technical striking match, but we did see him work in some grappling. Lucas Almeida is a powerful striker who loves throwing a heavy 1-2. He loves coming forward and setting up a big right hand. When he sees blood and when he senses blood, he will literally drop his hands, march forward, and just throwing whatever he needs
like
to
a
try to
dog
get that
with the
finish.
bone.
Like a dog. Look at you growing up, learning, becoming a real man. You're flowering. Look at you.
I can feel my balls dropping right now.
But Lucas Almeida is aware enough to know that he's a striker and not a grappler. He manages ground control well on top, but if his opponents start to get their wits about them, start to create a scramble, he stands right up and he resets. His takedown defense is just okay, but what I love that he does is he makes you pay for those entries. If you shoot a takedown on him and he stuffs it, he will blast you on the way out to get you questioning if you even want to shoot again. And this should be a really fun striker versus striker matchup. We got two guys who don't back down. I do like Mike Trizano here because this is the type of fights that he wins. He beats these brawling style strikers. It's the tight technical strikers like Dawodu that give him trouble that he loses to. But these brawling strikers like Lucas Almeida, Mike Trizano can have some luck there. So Lucas is, he's a headhunter. I think Trizano is more technical. I think he'll work the body and then the head, and I think he can get it done. So I do like Trizano here, but I'm not loving these odds. And when I first did this breakdown on Sunday, he was minus 250, and now he's down to minus 210. So some money has come in on Lucas Almeida just in the last few days. What do you think?
Yeah, I actually don't hate that play, Lucas Almeida. I'm not going to pick Lucas Almeida. I mean, the play is Mikey T. But that last fight, he didn't look great. He was pretty much a step behind that entire fight. Obviously, that was against a very good competition. He was outstruck 2-1, 190-90, just crazy outstruck. And this is a dangerous matchup for him. If you're Mikey T going into this matchup, you have to be thinking decision. Let me just win a decision. Decision. Be technical. Don't try to get in these firefights because this Lucas guy will blitz you early and will overextend on his shots. And the counters will be there. Get out of the way. Get your counter. Get back. Distance yourself again. And then wait for the next firefight. Counter again and get away. Get a decision win. Because if you're trying to finish this guy and you're trying to get in these firefight exchanges, Lucas has some big power. He's listed at 155. This is a 145 fight. I don't know if he goes back and forth. I think this is UFC debut, so we'll see. Maybe he is just he kind of goes up and down, but maybe he brings that power down with him if he's a bigger guy. This is a Mike Trizano play. I think it's a dangerous fight for him because of the pressure and power that Lucas can bring to the fight. He can bring the fight to Mike, and if he baits Mike into those firefights, Mike could find himself in some trouble. So if you're Mike, decision, get in and out of those firefights, be technical, as Angelo said, maybe work in some takedowns, win a decision. I'm Mikey T. I think this is a little bit more dangerous, and maybe that's why some money there is coming in for Lucas, but I'm Mikey T.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love the odds, but I do like Mike Trizano. I hate him at $9,100. No way am I spending that. I mean, Lucas Almeida is 13-1. He's very dangerous. He's looking to take your head off in fights, and he has no problem making it ugly and dirty. And like I said, Mike Trizano seems to have some success in those matchups, but it is not easy to avoid a brawl with somebody who's trying to brawl. So no chance I spend $9,100 in DraftKings on Mike Trizano. You seem to agree. You nodded your head.
No, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for the offer. No, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Jester had a great comment, said that you and Mikey T are going to go out and get yourselves an Angelo after the fight.
Oh, I bet that guy loves a good Angelo sandwich. Anybody who doesn't know what Angelo sandwich is, I am from Newtown, Connecticut. If you go to any of the delis in Newtown, any of them, you look at the board, Angelo sandwich. It is literally named after me. I coached in that town forever.
It's bologna, cheese, and mustard.
It's and I
on
coached,
rye bread.
I coached the one deli owner's son, and then he expanded to two delis, and then they got sold. But the sandwich is such a hit, people pick it up. If you go to Yelp right now and look up the Newtown Deli in Newtown, Connecticut, one of the top reviews is love the Angelo sandwich. It's my sandwich. I invented
everyone
it.
Leave a 1-star review for the Angelo sandwich and get it off the menu. Let's get that thing off the menu.
It is a chicken cutlet. If you don't know, you Southerners, that's just fried chicken breast. It's a chicken cutlet, roasted red peppers, fresh mutts, the good thick stuff, and a balsamic glaze on a hard roll. And if you don't know what a hard roll is, it's Connecticut.
And if you go to Pornhub.com and search the Jacob, there is a move that I have mastered that there is thousands of videos
everywhere
that people are just working the Jacob in, and it's fantastic. You guys got to look it up. It's fantastic. It's better than the Angelo, I'll tell you that.
You guys want to go buy an Angelo sandwich? It's on me. All you need to do is go to wewantpicks.com/bets. You sign up, you make a deposit. I'll send you $50. You can go ahead and get yourself a couple Angelo sandwiches. wewantpicks.com/bets.